Hey guys, welcome back. How are you? I hope you are good and doing well. So in the last lecture, we implemented the mailer and we write some query for that. So let me show you that what query we write to fetch all the users who has the role job seeker and their notification setting for opting for send receiving an email when a new job posted is enabled. Okay, now we need to make some improvement in this query. Okay, however, I intentionally make this bad query here just to show you that what could be the best way, because let's say there are a lot of developers who just build the make the things functional rather than thinking about it like what could it make impact on the performance of the system. Okay, so this query that we write here, so you can see that here we use where and includes, and then we were using only ruby methods to load to compact the nil elements from the array, and we are using the map function to get all the users. Okay, but there can be a much better approach than that. Okay, now let me show you that how this query works. So just copy this and go to the rails console. Okay, and open a rails console in the new tab. So rails console, and now if you run this query, okay, you will see that only one query will run, but you can see here that it is loading user and then notification for all the users, and it gives you the single output here in this form. Okay, but here we were using map and compact methods, which are the methods of the Ruby arrays. Okay, but what if somebody asked you to do it using SQL only rather than using the Ruby methods? Okay, so it is possible to do this using SQL only. I mean the ActiveRecord query methods rather than using Ruby methods here. Okay, so what we can do here, that first let's comment this out. Okay, and then here we will use users equal to, then user dot joins, then notification setting. Okay, dot where role is job seeker, role is job seeker. Okay, and dot where notification settings, and then on new job post set to true. Okay, now let's see this. Okay, so this query will also return the same result. Let's try this query as well. Okay, this query will also return the same result, just we are just like this. Okay, so if you execute this query, you will get this query in even very faster way. So here you can see that it only includes the user and performs the join there, and here you can see this single result that we were getting here along even with this ruby method fetching here. Okay, but this approach using joins is much better than that, because here we are only using the active record query methods rather than using ruby arrays. Okay, ruby array methods. Okay, but we must know the difference between both. Okay, because this will be faster even if your database got higher, database records goes higher. Okay, and this could impact the performance, because here what we are doing, that here we are mapping through the arrays of the user notification user records, and then here in each map iteration we were checking that whether user has notification setting present or not. Okay, so that means if there are 1000 users who has the role job seeker, then we are checking this condition for all 1000 users. Okay, but that does not make sense. So we can do this with this faster way, and you can see that we got the same result here. Okay, so this is working as well. Now let me explain that what how it is different from that. So here you can see that this user dot joins notification setting. Okay, so it will fetch only users who has notification setting present in the database. Okay, no matter if there are 1000 job seeker users, okay, or 1000 users with role job seeker, it will only fetch the users who has the notification setting. Okay, and in the notification setting you can see in the model, let me take you to the model. So in this notification setting you can see that we already implemented the custom association, which is that it belongs to job seeker class name user. Okay, so here we filter out all the users, I mean the here we exclude the users who has the role employer as well. Okay, so now with this association, what we are getting, we are only getting notification settings to be saved for the job seeker role user only. Okay, now let me take you to the controller again. So what this query will do, that this query will fetch notification setting, sorry, this query will fetch the user records only if they have a associated notification setting record in the database. I mean, if they have their child. If they do not have, it will not load that. Okay, now even if you run this query, for example, put the count here. Okay, so you will see only two users has this notification setting. Okay, now, and for the one user this option is set to false, that's why we are not getting here. Okay, so and now we added this role where role job seeker. Okay, however, if you wish, you can exclude that. Why? Because we directly mentioned the custom association here. Okay, so there is no need for this, that condition as well. So if we wish, we can remove that as well. So let's remove it from here. Okay, and now here you can see where notification setting on new job posted is true. Okay, so we have, let's find notification setting dot all dot plug, sorry, notification setting dot plug, and then this on new job post. Okay, so for a one user you will get false, and for other you will get true. Okay, so what this is doing, that where notification settings, that means in from the notification settings table on new job post is true, or whether it is checked or user has opted this option, so it is only getting those records. Now if you will run this query, you will still get the same output. I mean, this one user. Okay, so we are still getting this one user. Okay, and we exclude the where condition here as well. Okay, and why we exclude the where condition here, you can see that in the notification setting model we implemented the custom association, and this association like belongs to job seeker class name user foreign key user id. It means that it will only get the user who has the role job seeker. Okay, and now let's run this. Sorry, let's go to the controller again, and here you can see users equal to user dot joins notification setting, and then where notification settings is on new job post. Okay, now we can remove this query because we are getting the better results here. We are getting the same result with a better query here. Okay, so we can remove this ruby mapping, ruby array methods iteration. Okay, so here what improvement we did here, you can see that we exclude this unnecessary eager loading, and we simply use the joins method here. I mean, the joins active record method here, to get only user record who has the associated notification setting record present in the database, and then we are filtering out it based upon if notification setting has on new job post true. Okay, now here you can see that we saved this iteration because it was running for all the 1000 users who has the role job seeker and performing the eager loading. Okay, and with this way we do not need to we do not need to remove the nil values as well. Why? Because it will only load the users who has the notification setting present in the database, so we will not never get a nil object in this collection or in this array. Okay, so that is why this approach is much better. Okay, so what we can do, that we can remove this ruby array uses filtering for fetching the user records with job seeker records, and this option is true for the notification setting. Okay, now let's see if this method is working or not. Okay, so let's by the way, first let me make some changes in the mailer function. Okay, so sorry, mailer template here in this when new job post created. Okay, so now what we can say, hello user dot name, a new job has been posted, and sorry, please check out the job details here. And here what we will do, at the rate job url at the rate job dot uid. Okay, and then And here we can also put a new job posted, job dot title by company name. Company URL at the rate job dot company dot id or job dot company simply. Let me check the routes. That in the routes we have resources company. Okay, so we can simply provide job dot company. Okay, so a new job posted with like let's say full stack developer required by this company. Okay, and then link to job dot company dot name, and then company URL at the rate job dot company. Okay, this is fine. And now please check out the job details here. Link to, let's say, provide the text here, and then target blank. Okay, so please check out the job details here. Okay, and now we can remove this. Let's say make some thanks here, thanks, and then job portal. Okay, so here we customize the mailer template as well. Let me show you again that what it will show. It will show the hello user dot name and then a new job posted at the job dot title by the company name, and this is the company visit URL. Okay, I mean the company show details, and here please check out the job details here. Link to here, and then it will open the job details in the new page. Okay, now let's try to do that. So save this and go to the browser and create or post a new job. Okay, so here what we will do that let's say required, and then let's say lorem some text, get the copy this paragraph, sorry, copy this paragraph, paste it here in the description. Okay, and then select the job type and rest of the fields. Status is active. Okay, now make some space into the terminal, and then post the job. Okay, so we posted the job, and here you can see that a new job posted, senior month stack developer required by this company name, and please check out the job details here. Okay, and when you click on this here, you will see this job detail page. Okay, so here we can see the job detail page. Now user can see it from the email as well, and here you can see a new job posted, senior month stack developer required by, this is the company name. Now if you click on this, you will see this company details. Okay, so here user can see all these jobs, all three jobs here. Okay, so this is how our mailer is working. And now if you go to the database, you can see that it is only fetching, it is creating the job, and it is only fetching the users who has the notification setting, and where notification settings on new job posted is set to true. Here it is showing the one, that means it is true. Okay, so this is how you can write your better emails, and this is how you can perform better queries here. Okay, so you can see that this query seems much better and much faster than the previous one. Okay, and the previous one I wrote intentionally here just to show you, because there are multiple ways to achieve anything or to implement any feature, but what we choose, it create the difference between a normal developer and a good developer and the best developer. Okay, so this is the best way to do that, because here you are only using active record query methods rather than using Ruby array methods to iterate or filter the records. Okay, and this way is much better than that. Okay, so to just try to understand that what improvement we made here. Okay, rather than previous one. Okay, and you can find it from git commit as well. Okay, so that's all from this lecture, and we will meet into the next lecture where we will add one more condition. That right now you can see that whenever we are posting a job, we are sending an email to the user. Okay, but that is not good, because it should send only active job post as a notification to the user. Okay, that let's say if company saved a job to the draft or mark it as or create this job as inactive, then it does not make sense to display, sorry, to send the notification to the user. Okay, because why user should get a notification for the draft email or for the inactive jobs? Because on inactive jobs they will not able to do anything, because that inactive job will not be able to display on the browser, because we already make those filter that we are only showing the active jobs. Okay, and draft jobs, since that job is not completed yet, or that job is not fulfilled and not set as done, so user do not have to take any action on that. Okay, so here we will add a condition that if job is active, then only the user will receive the notification. Okay, and also in next lecture we will try to see that why we send this mailer into the, why we are calling this mailer into the loop rather than sending all users email. Okay, so we will do this in the next lecture. Okay, so please follow this, and we will meet into the next lecture. Till then, tata, goodbye, take care, and stay safe.